What's going on, guys? And we got another interesting take coming from the exact same video as before. So I guess I'm gonna have to watch this video or something. I've seen it in my recommended, haven't watched it yet, but it's called "Twitch Won't Exist in 7 Years: The Self-Sabotage of a Live Stream Empire." So yesterday, I did a video about Ms. Kiff's hot take on the subject of how to grow as a small streamer, and I covered a couple of other points that I felt like he should have talked about, but he didn't. Um, and I added to that. It ended up being like 20 minutes long, way longer than I wanted it to be. So I'm going to try and make this one a little bit shorter. So Asmongold has kind of made it in the news today for Twitter due to his take on the matter at the end of this video. So it kind of starts a little late, so we'll swap to my screen here. It kind of starts in a little late, which is kind of strange.
But if somebody asked me themselves why they're not getting more viewers, then yeah, I would sure do it. Let me link you guys this video.
So I would like to have more context there. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and search his stream to figure out what he was talking about right there when he said that if somebody was to ask him if he had no viewers, I would for sure do it, is what he said. So I'm curious to know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But let's see this.
Yeah, I would look like a huge dick if I did that. Some people want themselves. Well, here's the thing, right? You want to know a really, really uncomfortable, shitty truth? Is that if you're ugly, people won't like you. And this is even more true for girls. So if you're really fat or really ugly, it doesn't matter how funny you are, people just aren't going to like you. They don't want to look at you. That's it.
So, you heard that. So if you're ugly, people aren't going to like you. If you're fat and ugly, people aren't going to like you, and they're not going to want to look at you. He's not wrong. The viewers that you will get, if you have genuine viewers, some of them are either only going to be watching you for pity, in some cases, because they just feel sorry for you. Some of them might actually be genuine and will be watching you because they want to support you and hope that you get better. And then there's going to be a large majority that are watching you just to make fun of you. The world we live in is full of so much hate and toxicity. It is ridiculous. Even just today, when I first saw this, all I did was leave a comment on it and said, yesterday I made a response to Ms. Kiff's take. I guess now Asmongold's up to bat. That is all I said. I didn't say Asmongold was wrong. I didn't say that he was being rude. I didn't say he was, being absurd. I didn't say that he was bullying. I didn't say any of that. And immediately got insulted by some Twitch degenerate that sat there, and most of his replies were just pictures. I assume they're self-portraits, but that's all he sat there and replied to majority of the conversation with. And he was just rude. He was attacking me because I do YouTube and I do Twitch streaming and stuff like that. Just mad about it. And I don't know why. Like, I didn't say anything bad about him and stuff. I mean, I was being a little rude at first when he came to me, like being rude first. So I hit him with the "Who are you?" kind of reply. Because that was basically the exact same thing that he was trying to say to me. But he just was just rude for no reason, and I don't understand why. Because in all honesty, if you had seen his repertoire, I could ratio him, and I get literally, and he was making fun of me for getting 40 views a video and stuff, but my 40 viewers can ratio him. I mean, I don't know what he wants, but it's whatever. enough said on that. But that's just an example of just the amount of toxicity and stuff that we live with on a daily basis. There are people like that just are genuinely unhappy 99% of their day. And so they feel like everyone should be unhappy. So they feel like they need to bully other people. They feel like they need to talk down to other people. They feel like they need to talk bad to other people. They feel like they need to make sure that nobody else in this world is happy because they're not happy. But then they'll claim that they are happy, but they're not. If you are truly a happy person, you're not going to sit there and try and down other people. You just won't do it. That's not how it works. So, yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. If you are fat and ugly, people are not going to like you much, even if you have a good personality, to an extent. Like I said, there's going to be those some that are, you know, they're okay with it. They'll give you like a chance. Some of them will be genuine, but a lot of them are just going to be haters, and they're going to be pretty rude and stuff. But I mean, let's be honest. He's not, like I said, he's not 100% right. There are some very hefty YouTubers and streamers that are incredibly popular. Let's take a look, like S4ded. S4ded's a big dude. Like, and I'm not saying he's ugly or he's fat, but he's a big dude. He's a larger person. He's got tons of followers. He's got tons of friends. He's friends with all these streamers and stuff. You know, he's liked by many people. So it's not a set in stone thing. So his take is not like 100% right. But when it comes down to it, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're more likely to be the butt of the joke versus actually being someone's point of interest. So it's very hard for you to, you know, grow as a streamer and stuff, because you're more so going to get hated on and made fun of and bullied, and that's more so going to lower your like mental state, and it'll leave you much worse off than you ever thought you could be. So I don't fully agree with his take, but he's not 100% wrong either. This is coming from me. I am probably like a solid 2 out of 10 on a rating scale, and I'm overweight, and my views reflect that. So I am literally a statistic for his claim. So, I mean, he's not wrong, but he's not 100% right either, because there are, like I said, those few that are different. Look at Boogie. Boogie was really popular way back. I mean, he fell off since then due to, you know, other stuff that was going on. But Boogie had a ton of following and stuff for a while, and he was a really big dude. And then he went on like a weight loss thing. Nikado, Nikocado out of Avocado, whatever, however you say his name. Dude was super huge and was basically just eating himself to death in his videos. And he had tons of following, and every one of them wanted him to eat more and more and more and more and more. And a lot of them were making fun of him, of course, but there were others that just wanted to see him eat more, and I don't know why, but he had tons of following that way. And now they've switched up, and they want him to get healthier, and he's lost, I think, over 100 pounds, I believe, or 80 pounds. I can't remember what's the last weigh-in thing, but he did an update, and he had lost a ton of weight because he's been dieting and stuff. So, you know, there are exceptions to the rule. There are. And the part that he said that it's even worse for girls, it is. But I do believe it depends, because I know a lot of girls that are, you know, kind of overweight, maybe not the best looking in the world kind of thing, not the supermodel that everybody dreams of. And they're really likable, and they're really nice, and they're really fun to talk to and stuff, and they have great personalities. Now, they don't stream, of course, but I would imagine if they streamed, they would be like pretty well off, like with viewers and subscribers and stuff like that, because let's face it, girls get subs. That's just how it is. Um, but like I said, it's and and they're pretty heavy set. They're like I said, they're not a 10, but they're like sevens, sevens, sixes, somewhere around that margin. They're still gonna get like tons of viewers and stuff, and tons of people are still going to like them and watch them. But it is worse off when they carry themselves differently. And what I mean by that is there's a viral clip going around currently of a woman who is on a podcast who is very much obese. She's very overweight. And she is talking about some kind of question. And she said that she could have any guy she wanted to sexually. And the entire internet has been clowning her for the past like week. They have come up with so many memes about it and stuff and just basically bullied this girl to death. Now, confidence is amazing. I love confidence. I wish I had more confidence in myself and as much confidence as she has in herself. But I do think there's a certain level that you will reach in your confidence when the world, as I said, we live in a very toxic world, where the world will do its absolute best to humble you as low as they can get you. So I think that's the drawback to being a, overweight streamer or not the best looking streamer. And it's because you're going to be humbled at some point if you carry yourself with too much confidence. It's like people are just unhappy with people being happy with themselves and with their lives. And it's so sad that we live in a world like that. It is so sad. I mean, it is good that we have people that will that will try and make themselves better. If you're overweight, try and lose the weight. It's healthier for you. Like, I'm on a diet and stuff right now. I'm working on losing weight myself. And I mean, it's hard because it's not easy to follow, especially when you're on like a certain eating habit that you're trying to break. And if you don't have the time of day to commit to like everything that you're wanting to do, like I'm wanting to do more videos. I want to do more streams. I want to do more of this stuff like all the time and try and commit to YouTube and stuff way more often. But it's really hard to follow a diet while doing that. So plus, full-time job. So imagine these other people that are trying to do the same thing. And it's like, oh, well, I need to go on my lunch break, but I need to go find something to eat. Well, the quickest thing I can do is a fast food restaurant where it's just loaded down with grease and fat and salts. So, and starches and stuff when you eat fries and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, you're going to, it's going to be hard for you to keep a diet unless you fully commit to it with like meal prepping and stuff. There's ways to do it. It just takes a lot of determination and commitment. So, yeah. Back to this, though. Again, I don't think he's necessarily wrong, but I do believe there are exceptions to the rule, of course. Same thing that I kind of said with Mizkif. I didn't think Mizkif was 100% wrong with his take, but there was more to it than he needed to talk about and address that wasn't talked about. So that's about like all I have to say about this video and stuff. I almost did a Moist critical outro there. About to join the Moist verse. Yes, guys. Well, it's just Moist. It's Charlie here. Get the motto tone going on. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this video insightful, I guess, leave a like. If you think my take was an L take, leave a dislike. Don't care. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, do you have a different take than me? Do you have the same kind of take as Asmongold? Do you have a different take than, like, both of us? Just let me know in the comment section down below. And I appreciate every single one of you that came to this video and clicked on it and watched. And I promise I will start uploading a little bit more often and do my absolute best. And I might even do a reaction to this video that they're all watching. It's a 21-minute video. I might just take a look at it and see, what I think about it. So I'll probably record that after this. But once again, guys, love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.